Hello guys, it's NautoAce, and this will be the summer/fall MmGS roundup. And I'm gonna start with, surprisingly, I'm gonna give my thoughts here, but probably not so much because I kind of agree with most people say about the situation, and that is Ninja and Twitch controversy. So for people who don't know what it is, Ninja, of course, is the well-known, famous streamer, the #1 streamer at one point at Twitch. I mean, when you click on Twitch, you log in Twitch, you're always gonna see Ninja. And this guy, Ninja, Tyler, real name, used to be a former competitive player for Halo, and then after a while he plays Fortnite, and then he plays Fortnite on stream, and a lot of the, let's just say, the youngins actually like the guy, so whatever. Me, not so much. I don't like Fortnite, don't really care about the guy, but I can understand why the guy is quote-unquote influential, whatever. But the bottom line here I'm trying to say is that, of course, if you heard, at one point Microsoft made a deal with Ninja to exclusively stream on Mixer, and then there you go. And then according to Ninja himself, the transition was smooth. He left in good terms with Twitch, supposedly, but of course something bad happened on Twitch. And if you notice, for a while, not anymore, because it's way past what I'm talking about, that's why it's a vlog roundup, is at some point they were using Ninja's Twitch page to promote other streamer. First of all, etiquette rule, that's kind of like a jerky move. You shouldn't be doing it, and I'll explain that later. But they were doing it, and then, but at some point, for strange reason, they were promoting a stream that contained adult content, and not in the point of M-rated, more of a R18 plus. So when that happened, people were like, oh no, really, Twitch, you're going that far? Again, maybe somebody's being an idiot or whatever, or it's a random program, whatever. I don't know what the situation is, to a point that even Ninja had to make a Twitter video saying, hey, this is not cool, they're ruining my brand on Twitch. And he's, like I said, he said it himself that the transition was smooth, they ended in good terms supposedly, but because of that, now he's seeking, well, like extreme action or legal action, who knows. And I'm gonna explain what went wrong and why, let's just say, Twitch, what they're doing kinda was jerky in the first place for what they're doing. It's because the etiquette rule, and this is a common thing, when you're trying to do your own channel, you're trying to build your brand, is never promote your brand on others' platform. Unless it's a public platform such as Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, your own website, you should never ever do it on someone else's platform. Why does some people do it? Because, say, let's just use Ninja as an example for this, is the most popular streamer, people flock to him. So what do? You say something, say in the chat, hey, if you like Ninja, go check my channel. So you're using Ninja's foundation to try to make yourself exposed. That's not really, let's just say, cool. But, you know, some people do that. I mean, guilty at one point when I'm trying to build my Megamix Game Showcase brand. At one point, this is a long time ago, I tried to use Giant Bomb's account. You can build your own account, do your blogs, whatever. And I kind of used, at one point, I used it to promote my channel. And I got an email from Giant Bomb that said, yeah, you can't do that. And to some extent, I think also IGN, you can't do that. They used to have, like, my IGN. I knew someone at IGN, like, you know, the internet people, let's just say that, you know, there was a person trying to promote it and they told him no. So anyway, that's the reason why you don't want, that's the reason why that's it's unethical etiquette rule, is you can't use someone else's platform or their foundation to promote yours. If you want to do it, Twitter, Facebook, your own Tumblr page, whatever. So that's the reason why. That's why at that point on, Ninja was really upset. He actually ignored it, which has got props to him. that what Twitch was doing is really not cool. But the minute that there's some sort of R18 plus content, yeah, he has to take a stand for that one. And he even said it himself. I know, like I said before, I said it again, I'm not a fan of this situation, ruining my reputation or some reputation reason. But in this case, I have to agree with Ninja. I'm not a fan of the guy, but I do understand where he's coming from. That is kind of ruin his brand, because now you're saying, oh, I didn't know Ninja promote R18 plus content, which he didn't. It's either somebody at Twitch are very salty, and that's what happened. So my thoughts about that is, yeah, I may not be a fan of Ninja, and I can understand why he's popular, he's the #1 streamer to some extent on Twitch, and why he moved to Mixer. You know, of course it's money, come on, everybody knows that, but whatever. But what Twitch is doing, because they're being super salty, yeah, that's kind of like crossing the line there. I mean, from what I heard, credit to Tipster, they did revert back to his channel. But yeah, for a while, like, yeah, that's not cool. That's really not cool there. However, even so, I'm gonna give Ninja props for apologizing, which he probably shouldn't even have to, because that's not really his problem. And from what I heard, Ninja is actually, quote unquote, a cool person. He has nothing against with his fans. You know, some YouTuber, they sometimes do. They're trying to mix the real fans with the trolls, but I think with Ninja, he can handle it, let's just say, good. So proud to him that he doesn't like what's happening to his brand. But of course, believe it or not, there was a point when, well, Ninja was a bit of a jerk a bit, and that was at one point when they were trying to promote Ninja's New Year 2019 bash. So for a while, I think during the month of December of 2018, when people put Enable ad on Twitch, the first thing they see is Ninja's New Year bash. So, and people are like, hey, I don't want this ad in my stream. This is disgusting. And people voiced their concern, the majority. And then Ninja said, what's a big deal? It's not really a big deal. People need to chill out. And I mean, I saw this video, including Kipster, about it. And I have to say for that one is, well, you kind of showed it's the business, because maybe Ninja, maybe he really didn't like doing that, but he has to quote unquote shill for Twitch because, you know, the money. So, you know, look at it. Now he's just like, hey, you know, I'm moving to Mixer because they paid me more money. I mean, yeah, like again with the case with the New Year Bash ad, I think that was Twitch's idea, and well, Ninja has no choice because of the money. He has to shill. I mean, now look what's happening. Now he's trying to take, well, action, like I said, maybe legal action because of the porn situation on his Twitch channel. But of course, like I said before, it was reverted back to his channel. It was really dumb in the first place to do it. Yeah, but like I said, porn on Twitch is worse than Ninja's New Year Bash ad, mandatory ad, and him shilling. So, I mean, is that really two don't makes it right for this one? Come on, it's porn. Of course, that's worse than anything else. So the next one I want to give my thoughts is the Nintendo Indie World presentation. Yes, during Gamescom week, they showcased a lot of indie games that's going to come out for the Switch. A lot of them look interesting, not really that I'm going to keep an eye on. So as of right now, when I saw the presentation, I'm like, okay, some good games. Some games have already been out from other systems. Not really interested about it, but maybe some of them, but I'll probably give my thoughts. If I ever have a chance to see it, try them out. Alright, but there is one thing I want to give my thoughts that is interesting, and that is Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Version. Yes, this rumor that another Microsoft exclusive game is going to go to the Switch, and I guess it is true. It was Ori and the Blind Forest. There have been talks about that. So 3 Microsoft exclusive is now on the Switch. Cuphead, and then during E3, Super Lucky Tail, which is really not that good, but it's okay platformer. And now Ori and the Blind Forest, a Metroidvania type game with beautiful art. I have it for the Xbox One. Yeah, it is a fun game. I have to play it more, but it's definitely fun. I mean, I'd still rather play Castlevania Symphony of the Night, but that's a different story. But my thoughts about that one is, I think it's great. Again, what Microsoft is doing, I know it's kind of like, wait a minute, Are you trying to shoot yourself in the foot because don't you want people to buy Xbox One? Well, you know the cycle's almost gonna end. The PS4 and the Xbox One, their time is coming to an end. They done what they're supposed to do. They outuse their, entertainment. Let's just say that. And by 2020, late 2020, guess what? Project Scarlet's gonna come. The PlayStation 5 is gonna come. So once again, this new cycle is gonna start over from square one. Yeah, along with Switch also, but we have to wait and see once late 2020 starts. So at this point, no, Microsoft just want to say, hey, we want a lot of people trying our game. It's on PC, it's on Steam, it's on the Switch. There you go. I mean, there was even a rumor that Halo, the Master Chief Collection, they want to even port it to the PS4, but Sony just said no. But that was a rumor, so I don't know. I mean, like I said, Microsoft had published game as a third party on the DS. There was Viva Pinata. There was a game from Rare when Rare already got bought by Microsoft. And of course, you can't forget this, the infamous Halo DS. Credit to Matt Casasamiya about it. I did talk about it. People thought he was just talking from his ass, but it was true. There is a prototype, and Bungie said, yeah, we were considering at one point, but after a while we just said, it wasn't really working, so we just canceled it. So they done third-party publishing before. So I mean, it's a great idea, but apparently right now there's a recent interview that Microsoft said, as of right now, there are no more plans to releasing more Microsoft game on other system, which is, yeah. I mean, I was watching RGT85's video. I have to agree with him. And yeah, it is gonna be BS, but you have to wait and see what happens. But they're trying to control the flow of exclusivity or porting, maybe. That's why. I mean, those are good games. Cuphead, Super Lucky Tale, and Ori and the Blind Forest. So it's not bad. That one. I think it's a good idea. People will enjoy it, especially on the Switch. Like I said, retail game experience on the go. You can't really beat that. Let's just say. So there you go. So yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest, it's coming out on the Switch, I think later this fall. Another thing I want to give my thoughts in this summer roundup vlog is Gamescom. So there have been a lot of announcements, interesting ones, not so interesting ones. To some extent, most of the game there I saw, it's like, okay, it's good. Need for Speed, some new Sega IP, which is apparently not the one that people wanted, but it is what it is. But in this part, I want to give my thoughts of a Sony entertainment bombshell, and that is, finally, over 20 years, they finally decide to purchase Insomniac Games. So for people who don't know who that company is, they're the ones that did Spyro Dragon, Ratchet and Clank, Resistance, and of course the latest one, Spider-Man for the PS4. They've been independent developer. They've been developing games for other companies. Yes, mostly at Sony in the beginning, but if you know the history of this company, then you should know who they are. But finally, in Gamescom, they announced they bought them. Yeah, interesting. My question is, why now? Shouldn't be before. But also, why also they decided to do it? Wasn't there any more than meets the eye? I know Ted Price, the CEO, the reason why he never really worked for Sony, with Sony, is in his idea he doesn't want people telling him how to do their games. But I guess for this one, maybe there was something more than he said, who knows, but it'll be interesting in the long run about this. So yeah, those are my summer roundup. So with that, I'll see you guys later.